whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We PoPolitickin, it's so dope when it kick in. You can get in where you fit in. We straight PoPolitickin, the whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we PoPolitickin. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight PoPolitickin. Hey yo, I rise like the sun in the east, running the streets. Same people that was coming in peace, some in the beast on the microphone. It's never a long and hard task. For God, I'm gonna smash they blog and podcast. Introduction to journalism 101 with Pharaoh PoPolitickin about where I'm from and what I do. What's up? It gotta be good. Interviewing everybody, you know they probably could. Take all the blood, sweat, and tears, working all them years. Putting in 10,000 hours, it empowers careers. From the baby and Megan Thee Stallion to Yo Gotti. High as a kite, jet life, currency in the party. With MC Light, J Prince said I rap a lot. Super Saiyan Black Kakarot with a Macintosh laptop and my Apple Watch. Smoking Fraggle Rocks, 4 eyes, got more lines and hooks than a tackle box. What? The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We PoPolitickin, it's so dope when it kick in. You can get in where you fit in. We straight PoPolitickin, the whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we PoPolitickin. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight PoPolitickin.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Check me out on Spotify and Apple. 1, 2, I'm in the place to be with Urferr Gold. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, brother?
Chill. So why they call you Urferr Gold?
That was like a name that was given to me a while back. I used to train on a surfboard, like balancing your body or whatever. Kind of like the way I rap too. They call me like Urferr, a Hawaiian surfer. And then over time, I just added the gold just for like, you know, like outward transformation and just like a frequency. So I put Urferr Gold to it.
Okay. And where you from?
I was born in Detroit and stayed there for about 11 years. And then I moved to Atlanta. I was there for a large majority of my life. And then I just started moving around in Seattle and different places like that. But mainly Atlanta, though. Back and forth, Detroit and Atlanta.
So where you live right now?
Right now, I'm living like out of the country right now. I live in Mexico. This place called Playa del Carmen. I've been out here for about a year and a half.
So how you like it out there?
It's wonderful. The vibe is beautiful. I'm living off the coast of the Caribbean, so I'm right by the beach. And I can just, do my job, do my work online or whatever, my music, just find inspiration with the culture, just learn new experiences. So it's cool.
Do you know Spanish?
I'm like, I would say I'm probably like 35%. So right now, I've been like studying, just like immersing myself with the culture and everything like that. So I know a lot of different words, how to order certain food, as for water, low.
Yeah, because I live in San Diego, so I've been to TJ a few times. Yeah, I used to go to TJ all the time. So, but I don't know. Shit, you don't got to know too much as long as you know like little basic words, probably.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? Tu hablas español or English, buen dia, buenas tardes, agua.
I know. Yeah, dinero.
Yeah, dinero. Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, it's cool. A lot of people speak English out here too, though. So that kind of tripped me out a little bit.
So it is not. I know, like they always try to say, like the way they paint the image of Mexico is like cartels and a lot of violence.
I mean, it's definitely cartel. They run a lot of different things, but it's organized and it's no violence. For one, you can't have guns out here. Like, ain't nobody going to a Walmart to buy a gun out here.
Yeah, I told my boy I just found that out that they only got one armory in the whole city, and that's like the government's armory.
Yeah, facts. And the police, they running around 20 deep, and it's not with cartel. It's just how they move. But other than that, the people are real kind. I never felt any kind of way when I ride around at nighttime, walking around through the neighborhood and acting with people. I never felt in danger. I never felt like I was being targeted. Nothing like that. I don't know. It's not. It's definitely some things going on, but it's not like they're not trying to. It's not all in your face.
All right. So let me. How did you get involved with music? Give me your background in music.
Well, I started music playing. I was in I used to play. My mother had me playing like classical music. Like I started out playing like a viola in school. I was playing the viola for a while, and I kind of was doing that for a while, and I kind of started. I found out about Jimi Hendrix when I was like 9, and I fell in love with just the sound of the guitar and everything that he was doing. And then from there, it just kind of like I don't know, it just happened sporadically. Like I found out about Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt one day in middle school, and I was blown away. And then a friend of mine from Queens, he moved to Atlanta, and we used to hoop all the time. And he like brought out the CD, and he like, "You need to learn about this guy." And it was not, and it was like it was not, it was I am. So I didn't know about Illmatic, and it was great. It was I am. I was blown away then. So I was hooked, and it became like a lifestyle. Like I would listen to that music, to learn about how to be a better person. We were like Wu Tang. When I found out about that, it was completely over. But with Nas, it was like yeah, like Illmatic. It was really I was like listening all day, like every day. Studying, going to school, whatever. So that's how I fell in love with music. Basically,
So
part like
how did you become
uh,
an artist?
Uh, well, I was already an artist since young. I was doing calligraphy art. I was already like piecing things together with colors. I was very creative with. I was already like a writer. I used to write stories. I still write stories, but I used to write stories as a kid. And so, and like I said, music was just playing a background in my life. So it's just like I met someone one day. This guy. He was an artist too. He was a rapper, and I never seen nobody rap in front of me before. I just always hear it on the music. So when I seen how he put it together, I was like blown away from that. I was like, oh man, I gotta figure out how to do this because to me it was like a science. To me it was like a higher level of communication or even just being a level of awareness just to piece words together in a written form. So I became like a student of him for a long time. Not just watching what he do and then just writing every day, nonstop. Like I had like 20 books, poetry and words, just trying to figure this thing out. So yeah, that's how I started.
So how would you describe yourself?
I would say lucid. Um, it, um, I, I feel like militant in a certain way, just when it comes to like principles and like elevating yourself to like different levels of energy. And I'm not just saying that because that's what people say now, but I mean, I've been, kind of dealing with this for years since at least like '07. And just, I found out that I could learn. And what I learned, I could begin to apply that to the music. So it's like learning in music became like something that was really dope to me. Like I would listen to Ghostface, and then I would go read, study Black history, study different sciences, listen to lectures, stuff like that. So it became like a whole little college for me, university to me, like basically what I created. So that's how I would describe myself, just like always trying to learn, adventurous, lucid, raw.
So what you learning right now?
So what I'm learning right now, bro, I've been really on this dream thing, man. Just mastering my dreams, like waking up in my dreams and having full control. I've been doing it for a couple years, but I'm finally getting to the point where, I can go back to certain points in my dream when I wake up. Having outer body experiences. I've only had that once so far, but I'm learning techniques now to how to make it happen at will. And just learning because I get so many inspirations from my dreams. It's like a story, like a novel of some sort. Because our dreams is basically symbolic things that's within us. So yeah, man, that's what I've been doing, man. Just like how to master yourself, but from a dream perspective. You know what I'm saying? Something that's real, just off of. Because I experienced the outer body experience once, and it was like incredible. So just doing research and finding out that people do this all the time over and over. It's like, man, we got so many faculties to ourselves that we that's more than just the outer experience. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
that's what I've
reading.
been doing. That's what I'm fucking with.
I was reading this book. The dude's name is Robert Moss, and the name of the book is called Dream Gates, and that's what he's talking about in there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's talking about like how to do active dreaming and all the stuff you just said. So I'm into that stuff too. So I was trying to figure out. I was reading about that stuff too. So yeah, Robert Moss. I think he's like he's one of the I guess one of the authorities in that. Like he be doing a lot of speeches on it, on dreaming and all that. Robert Moss.
I'm gonna check that out. It's a book that I've been reading, man, that I feel like is a really good book. It's called Astral Dynamics by Robert Bruce.
Okay.
Yeah, this is cool, man. If you get a chance, man, see if you can find this book. It goes in depth on technique. You know, a lot of technique.
They might. I got my pen. But I'm saying, so I want you to talk about your current project, Lucha Libre.
Okay. Yeah. Lucha Libre is it derives from the Mexican wrestlers, but it's also like a person to stand up for justice. You know, they used to, ride for the people, help people out, the poor, protect people. So Lucha Libre to me is like, that's what I do for myself within and outwardly, is like standing up for justice for my own self, unraveling, the programs that we have in our mind that try to, stop us from doing certain things. So that's in the mask, that's what it represents. So, and it was kind of like play on words with me being in Mexico and just kind of immersing myself in the culture also.
So it don't have nothing to do with wrestling?
I mean, see, the thing is, what I learned about Lucha Libre was like the whole philosophy behind it, not the wrestling. So that's why I chose it. I wasn't really, I love Rey Mysterio and all kind of stuff. I fuck with wrestling heavy, but it wasn't about the wrestling. No. It was more about the philosophy. So the songs on there is like all based off of, this is like me like expressing like ideas of like the first song is called Soul in the Dark, and I'm just kind of talking about how your soul can be in the dark sometimes, and you got this, your mind is going, it's like what they call a monkey brain. So it's like you got to get that off of you by not praying for so much material items, but trying to find something stronger inside yourself that makes you triumph. So that's that's what I'm trying to explain in this music, like how to not be brainwashed, how to love yourself. Like the last song on the project, song is called She Don't Even Know I Love Her, and it's just basically saying I love you over and over. And it's not, I rap too, but it's like, to me, it's like a frequency, and it's like a prayer, and like sometimes you might need that, you don't even know it.
So what about, I was listening to the intro.
Yeah, the intro was just me talking, man, just like expressing like how I feel at this moment about like, do I really want to go through with music? Like, do I really want to get into this industry after all? Because I've been learning about it for so many years and just kind of seeing it up close a little bit too from being in Atlanta so much. Do I really want to, abide by these rules, but at the same time, I have this spiritual upbringing that I have that pushes me towards this and these type of things. That's why I'm traveling, just kind of separate myself from the machine, and kind of find my own way without so many thoughts being around. Being where you grew up at, you might pass something that you might have passed when you was 12. And then it's like that thought pop up in your head of so many people that, and you don't need that connection no more because you're trying to transform. So it's like, man, you got to figure out how to, separate yourself and get out of that loop.
And then what is, I'll ask you about Thoughtful Records.
Oh yeah, Thoughtful Records is another symbolic frequency thought, the god of the writing, and things of that nature. That's what this cap is, a symbol of Thoughtful Records. And it's just play on words because we're writers too, wisdom and just expressing ourselves in the best way we can. So I figured Thoughtful Records would be something my team did, that's something that would be like a longevity type of symbol, something that's already universal, so it ain't that hard for you to tap into it. And
I was reading like your wife is a producer too.
Yeah, my wife, she be going ham. She be mixing a lot of my stuff, engineering a lot of my stuff, marketing a lot of my stuff. Like she does a lot for the company. She's a really great mixer and engineer, though. She has a really good ear for music. She's a dope MC writer. So we kind of just team up and just do our thing.
All right. So I was about to go into one of your videos. We got
Okay.
looks like we got Mad Max. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, Mad Max is a cool song. It's kind of like me just like expressing like how people thought I wouldn't continue on my path to like better in my craft and just getting better as an artist. And me just, you know, expressing how I'm willing to break out of that normal idea of you got to be the same person, you know, and not and going against, you know, the grain and not being afraid. So that's kind of like what Mad Max is about, and just me kind of expressing that with emotion and some words. But it's just more like an emotion, more like a journey, like a vibe. I guess what they say now, like a vibe.
All right, we're finna start right.
Okay.
Madman, favorite character, shadows was Mad Max. Madman, me looking shot just to get up the stress. Might smoke some weed just to get up the stress. Might fuck my girl to get up the stress. We making money, so nah, it's no stress. Nah, it's no stress. Madman, favorite character, shadows was Mad Max. Badman, me looking shot just to get up the stress. Might smoke some weed just to get up the stress. Might fuck my girl to get up the stress. We making money, so nah, it's no stress. Nah, it's no stress. Probably just burn something. Blowing doobies back to back to back to back. Me and Lid got the munchy stomach. I run my life on a road runner. Told niggas back in 07, I'm a good Barry Sanders, yeah, I run it. When it's game time, do these niggas at the same time. Rather be myself, oh man. I hit the challenge, I'm in the zone. I just wanna get away like my bleed. I touch the road if I'm not at home. Then I'm probably at the yogi. Eat up the beat like a yogi. I'm at peace with myself like a yogi. West Coast living, smoking weed in front of police. Yeah, nigga going up. For the competition, there's none. Never slowing up again. Cause 9 times out of 10, they don't really want a nigga to win. It's just way too much hate in your heart. Like I can kinda feel for you. For my people up in loyal. No, I don't want your favorites. Boy, I'm a shot till I shoot the paint. Call me good money. My favorite was Mad Max. I did it, I do it, that's real shit. Asking me where's my head at. I turned on the Netflix and told her watch Mad Max. We don't need a favorites. Just me, my team, like the 87 Raiders. Yeah, we going up. Man. Favorite character in shadows was Mad Max. Badman, me looking shot just to get up the stress. Might smoke some weed just to get up the stress. Might fuck my girl to get up the stress. We making money, so nah, it's no stress. Nah, it's no stress. Madman, favorite character in shadows was Mad Max. Badman, me looking shot just to get up the stress. Might smoke some weed just to get up the stress. Might fuck my girl to get up the stress. We making money, so nah, it's no stress. Nah, it's no stress. I put that shit on my G's. Handle my business and stay from them rides. They just want to eat all the cheese. Smoking weed till I'm Chinese. Me and my writer bitch, yeah, she with me. I get away like a bitch. I get away like a bitch. I keep her wet like a fish. And she is my queen like the prince. Finally, I'm in the zone now. Zoning out to my own sound. Unless it's business, I don't come around. Never been the type to hang around. Never been the type to sell out. Never been the type to sell out. No. I put that shit on my jeans. I put that shit on my jeans. This is not a film test. We just want some nice things, yeah. I put that shit on my jeans. Man, this shit can get deep, but you don't see cause you sleep. I always stay true to me. Money transforming, call it calculus, yeah. Hey, the realest shit I ever wrote was this, yeah. I've been broke, know what it mean to sleep on the floor. 20-something years old, me and my woman want me the best. Mad, favorite character in shadows was Mad Max. Badman, Me lick a shot just to get up the stress. Might smoke some weed just to get up the stress. Might fuck my girl to get up the stress. We making money, so nah, it's no stress. Nah, it's no stress. Mod man, favorite character in shadows was Mod Max. Bad man, me lick a shot just to get up the stress. Might smoke some weed just to get up the stress. Might fuck my girl to get up the stress. We making money, so nah, it's no stress. Nah, it's no stress. I'm blowing that off of my own shit. Told her come give me that more shit. Surfing away like an ocean. Life is too beautiful, that's why I'm up early morning. I really be zoning, this music shit really be on it. Honestly, wavy. These people are shady, I do a 180. I got me a bad one, and she got no babies. You see where I'm coming from. We on the money run, but don't play no games. I placed the bet, I got Las Vegas features. I bought me some Yeezys, I see her today like I'm Jesus. Jesus, why I'm so reckless? Nah, the shit that I do to protect us.
Yeah, I like that. What was you at on that? What was you at for that video?
Man, I was in Atlanta. That was an older video, but I was in Atlanta.
That shit like you was in Africa or something on some of them parts.
Nah, that was just some B-roll footage we was using.
Oh, I'm saying that's what I was thinking though. I know that song kind of old, but shit, it sounds like that's how like Bryson Tiller and Brent Fires be sounding now. So you ahead of the game.
Yeah, man, I always been that way, man. I feel like, man, I be evolving with these artists, bro. Not because I listen to them or none of that, but when Kendrick came out, bro, I was rapping just like that without even knowing. When I found out about Kendrick, it was like, damn, crazy. You know, I feel like I always been like tapping into that reservoir of music, you know, to figure this shit out. But yeah.
So what motivates you to make music?
Man, I like I mean, really just life, man. I enjoy just like, and I'm competitive too, so I know a lot of artists or whatever, and we cool or whatever. But in my mind, it's like I'm trying to like really outdo them, like drop the best music, the best videos, the best marketing, you know, all that. So I'm like competitive. So when I see them doing stuff, it like make me want to go harder and just get in the studio and just really, you know, paint the right picture or whatever. So, yeah, I think that's what really made me do music right now. Is just competitive. And I just want to be. I just want my peers to hear it and be like, yo, that was crazy.
So what are your top goals for your career right now?
My top goals for my career right now is actually to build a stronger fan base, to do multiple variety of marketing, to tap into different types of people, get them to know about me as much as possible, have my face and just my likeness in many places as much as possible. Just try to build up some more influence in any way that I can that is you know, that's respectable. And yeah, that's the main goal right now is just to market myself more than I ever had before. And, build up some like dedicated fans, more dedicated fans, people that's interested in the music.
So what are your interests outside of music?
Shoot, man, I've been writing books, man. Like I've been writing short stories. I got about 3 short stories finished that I'm working on getting proofread and edited, and I'm gonna be releasing those hopefully next year. But I've been writing. I've been doing a lot of different things. Really, I got like a botanical online business that I sell natural herbs to people that help you get off hard drugs, help you if you have pain issues, paranoia issues, things of that nature. Shoot, me and my family, we got like a trucking business where we do like dispatching, brokerage, and stuff. Like I be doing all kind of stuff, man, and like just to reinvest back into the music, reinvest back into my writing, my books. You know, hopefully some screenwriting plays in the near future, and just acting too. I just enjoy creating. I enjoy like creating a set and filming it and then piecing it together and it all come to life. To me, that's crazy.
So what do you want the people to know about you?
About me?
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, you know, I'm just a human being on this planet, man, on my journey, just trying to and just understanding things from within, you know, and if anything, just know I'm a leader for myself, and and I'm not afraid of my own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid of having to deal with myself and triumph and overcome, and then be able to give my testimony to other people. You know what I'm saying? And so that's really it, man. That's really it, man.
What advice would you give to a new artist?
Man, what I give to a new artist is, man, I tell them, put the mic down. Don't be trying to go to the studio all day and spend time at the studio and all that bullshit. Go get some money, first and foremost. Figure out how you can make money without working for someone, first and foremost. Read you as many books as you can for the year. Start working out. Start figuring out how you can be as happy as possible or as balanced as possible every day. You know what I'm saying? And just be honest with yourself. When you start doing that shit and learn about the business as you go. And you know what I mean? Get your money up. And then like you can write all day. You can work on your cadence all day. You got phones to record it. You don't gotta spend your money right now wasting it on studio time because you're trying to be the next whatever at this moment. I would say, man, just learn and just get your money up, you know, get a foundation and then reinvest that back into you. So buy your own studio, get your own $3,000 mic, you know, get your own team together and try to become a leader and try to will other. That's one thing about me that I would want people to know about me. I feel like I'm like a Kanye in that way. You know, it's not like I have a lot of skills, but I feel like I'm able to get people around me and expose and exploit what they have and bring it to a wholeness. So I mean, a lot of us creators have that ability to just get around other people and give them our dreams and our ideas and help them bring that to life. So I would say get a team together, man, people that think like you, and just spend the next 5 years building up your money, your investments, you know, trying to figure out how you can buy a studio, buy your own equipment, and start making your own music like that. Don't start off giving other niggas money. Like that, you know?
I was saying, what are some ways you could be happy every day?
I mean, okay, sure. Yeah, let's talk about it. You could wake up. I wake up every day. Before I even move, I meditate 20, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of my meditation, I do the affirmations in my mind, just, you know, gratitude, you know, abundance, because it ain't gonna happen. You gotta program your subconscious mind over and over and over. So the way you're happy every day is by dealing with yourself in a thorough way. You know what I'm saying? If you was an asshole, admit that you was an asshole. Don't try to argue your way out of it. Be an asshole and understand that that's what you was for that moment. Accept that and grow. You know, and you can, if you do that every day, you can sleep at night, especially as a man, you know, and you ain't bitching out on yourself or others, you know, stand up for truth. I feel like that's how you can be happy every day. It ain't going to be good every day. It's up and down. You got to understand that. That's what makes you, that's how you're able to be happy, is by understanding, like, you got to balance yourself within both things. It ain't like some little, oh, I had a good day because everything went, you know, went right. It's like, you know, you accepted how it goes and you kept pushing forward as a warrior still, no matter you're male or female. I feel like you can be happy about it. And over time, you'll just keep building up those points. You'll find yourself at a different state where you can give it to somebody else. Like, hey, breathe, drink some water, go outside and like enjoy the nature around you. Take your shoes off. You know what I mean? Let your feet touch the ground and feel what that feels like. You know, read your book a little bit, write down some notes. You know what I'm saying? Listen to some music that inspires you. I would say old school music. You know what I'm saying? Like some Prince or some Michael Jackson, James Brown, some shit with some energy into it. You know what I'm saying? You know, get you a little dance in, get you a little push-ups in, write down what you need to do for the day and just execute that shit. And then you'll feel real happy off that. Because, you know, you have confidence in what you say you're actually going to do. So I feel like that's what makes you happy.
Now, how would you describe your creative process?
Man, I'll be honest, man. A lot of fucking weed, most of the time. Mushrooms, books, a lot of art around me, and good conversations. And I just, you know, as while all that shit is happening, then like at some point music will occur. Like, but I never just like I'm about to record and just press play and just start listening to shit. Like I'm doing everything but making music, bro. And then at some point, it's like my wife would come up with an ill ass bar, and I'm like, oh, I gotta use that. And then I start might formulate from there, or just anything. We might go take a walk, go for a run, anything, man. And then it's like, oh, I got it. And it starts coming. I like the inspiration to inspire me. And at this point in my life, man, I kind of even like pray within to the higher power within, like, allow me to even tap into this energy, because I know it's a divine thing. So if it happens, it happens, man. Sometimes it don't happen. I just, at this point, I don't even force it. I just let it go until it happens.
And I would say, I was ask you how you seem like I already know the answer, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. But how did you learn all that stuff you be talking about?
Man, to be honest with you, man, I don't know, man. It just started happening to me, man. Like I was on a trajectory to be something else. I was always in the in crowd, popular, like just from young and shit like that. And then something happened, and I just became like, like I started seeing differently, and then I became weird, I guess, and people are outcasts in a way. So because I was an outcast, I started to find different ways to interact with this life. So I started reading books. My homie put me on this book called The Science of the Soul, like in '07. And this book is crazy, but it's this book from this Indian guy. He just breaks down like how this shit don't mean nothing, but it does at the same time. And that will place me on my journey to find like myself in a more raw way. So I started like trying to eat healthier and shit, because I wanted to be spiritual. So I'm like, I feel like, oh, okay, I can get spiritual powers if I eat better. That's what I thought in the beginning. I realized that you don't need none of that shit to have these things. But in the beginning, that's what I thought. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna learn everything. So first, I already did the church thing. I was already in the church, but I started doing the Nation of Islam thing. And then I went to the Israelites. Then I went to this shit called the Nuwabian. Then I started fucking with like Egyptian, like I got initiated into this Egyptian shit. You know what I'm saying? That was really like the next level for me, because just learning more about the mythology and shit like that. And then from there, man, this just went like, started getting into magic and like black magic, white magic, hoodoo, Palo, Santeria, going to the Ifa, the Babas, letting them read my head, and just like, just being relentless on learning, man. Just like everything. It used to be a time, any book I could find on anything, I used to read it, bro. Like anything that would go against even the system of spirituality, bro. Like I got to the point to where even certain spiritual ideas and metaphysical ideas, like, man, it's bullshit. And now I'm just in a more organic way now, man. Like I'm back to like kind of like being who I was as a kid, and relearning myself, like things I needed to overcome, programs I still need to get out my mind. You know what I mean? But that's where I'm at. I'm at the heart now, bro. Like that's what I deal with. Like I don't even deal with all this, the fireworks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did you learn from all of that?
Man, I learned that I need to have a strong heart, man. I learned that love conquers all. That's what I learned. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no religion, none of that. Love is what you need even when you transition, man, because that's the real power that's gonna give you the power to graduate this reality. And love is the love, meaning like, okay, I love myself enough to know, like, hey, I forgive you, man. I ain't gotta keep judging myself off of other people's validation and off what other people think. I forgive you. Just imagine if you could tell yourself, I love you, and that feels like the same way it maybe your wife or like a woman, somebody or whoever, just like, wow, like if we can get to the point where it's like, I love you. It's like, oh my God, it's like that to me. That's like a superpower, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't even. I'm trying to think about that now. I don't even really be saying that to myself like that, like, cause you're not.
I know, right? Fact. But I'm just saying, like, to me, that's like the next level for us, bro. To be able to just tell ourselves that I love you, and that shit inspire you to do everything. Like it inspires you to just be the greatest person you can. What you really are, you see it, and it's like, man, that's what I aspire for. Whatever I really am, at some point I experienced it, and I never could shake it. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like that's what I look up to, and that's what I want to do.
But I was saying, right when you said that, like what came to my mind was like, The streets don't love you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly, bro. The streets don't love you, bro. You gotta love yourself.
that's what came to my
Especially the
mind.
way this reality is now, man, with like how the men and the women, the way they think now, because there's so much material possession going around, so much money going around. It's like, man, these people, though, it's hard to find love. So it's like, man, that's perfect ground for us to learn how to love ourselves. Like, and I know everybody's saying it, but they don't know how true that shit is. Like, from a person that's been seeing this shit grow from a long time ago, it's like, man, this shit is right on time. It's crazy.
But what is so? Is love like? I guess some people be like, "Oh, you being selfish," but is that really being selfish, or are they just being in love with yourself?
Nah, I think the person that's telling you that is being selfish, and they're being selfish because they're not allowing you to express yourself in your fullest way, your most whole way. You mean to tell me I gotta go through my whole life trying to figure out how to find love from someone else and convincing somebody else outside of me that I love them, but I don't put that enough energy into myself to convince myself that I love myself and that I forgive myself for not being whatever I think I should be or look like or sound like, and just accept who I am and find that true love within myself. That's how I can give you love. I can't bro, I was thinking about this, like a person to say some wild shit to you, like when they're mad at you, like, damn, like, how can you be so savage? But that's how bad they feel about themselves. That's why they can say such savage words, because they really feel fucked up about themselves. So the more fucked up you feel about yourself, the better you probably are at an argument, at word plays, or fucking somebody's head up and saying some wild shit. It can be true too, but it's like, damn, why would you say that?
Yeah, because they was that shit just waiting to say it.
Exactly, bro. That shit was in the clip. So it's same with the love. Like, if I love myself so much, I might say some shit to you. It's like, damn, right, man. I need to love myself too. I want that vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's time, man. We here.
Then what's the average day for you right now?
Man, honestly, the average day for me right now, bro, is like I said, I wake up, I meditate, I do my reading, I do my side hustles, my business with my dispatching and my online businesses. I check my emails. I cold call, I'm calling customers, sending them my pitch, getting them to buy into different things that I'm selling at my company. I do my workout, me and my girl, and that evening, man, it's all music. Rather we making beats. Learning how to make beats, writing, learning more about the craft, mixing, editing, and shit. We just do that shit all over again. We've been doing this for like 7-8 years. Same thing over and over and over. It's got us new places, environments, but yeah, that's pretty much what we do every day.
And then what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
Man, if you even listen to my music and you really like a fan, I love you. That's what I would say. Like, I love you for real. Like, I appreciate you even giving the time out to listen to me. Like, a million people out there. But, I will also say, enjoy your life and know that, you are the biggest music artist in your life. Like, you can make some music too, and it sounds dope. You can make that background music and live your life. So that's basically what I'm doing. I hope you get something out of it and stay safe.
All right, man. I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
Man, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I enjoyed the conversation. This is actually like one of my first interviews with someone that's actually like talking face to face, asking me coherent, questions and stuff. So,
yeah, actually, I was gonna say I don't know if you know Abraham.
No, Abraham.
Esther Hicks.
Oh yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, I went and saw her in person.
Oh wow.
Yeah, then I did a past life regression one time too.
Oh wow, that's powerful.
Yeah, so I be into
her?
No, I did a past life regression with it was somebody. They got a book called The Life Behind the Life, and it was like that guy passed away, but he basically got people that he taught how to do it. So I went to one of them. I did that probably the same year, like 2018. That year I did both, but no, I like that stuff you were saying. You was right.
So we on that path. You on the path too, then?
Yeah, I was like, I was like the same way as you, man. I was reading like everything I could read too, but then at the end of the day, and I was doing the religion just like you too. But shit, at the end of the day, shit, all that shit don't even matter like that, man. Just like,
I know.
You gotta be in the
I know,
moment.
bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. Facts.
All right, man. You want to get any shout outs or your social media?
Yeah, I just want to say thoughtfulrecords.com. That's THAWTFUL records.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Thoughtful Records at Thoughtful Records. TikTok, I'm on there too. And yeah, man, just look out for my books. I got more music coming, and I'm hoping to become a better person. Probably is it. And I appreciate you too, bro. Like I listened to some of your podcasts already, man. It was dope that you had like Freddie Gibbs, Know the Product on there, a special ed. Like that was fire, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Enjoyed that. Yeah.
Trying to do my
Shout out
thing.
to you. Yeah.
All right, we out.
All right, man.